As soon as I entered the kitchen, the comforting waft of cheap white toast entered my nostrils.
Don't eat bread.
I knew I had to stay strong.
Bread's not good for you.
This wasn't what I was here for.
Seriously, don't feed bread to ducks.
Stop eating the icing! Can't you wait a couple hours?
Margaret, if it wasn't for these pants almost bursting,
TMI.
I'd have this for breakfast every day.
Yes, yes, and you can have it and so much more later when we're done preparing.
Okay, so let's go over first. First things first, gotta knock over the things. The trash bins. So we have a party. It's canceled due to budget cuts. That looks like Laura and Sophie. Looking for an editor, unpaid. Yeah, internship. Hungry, get your own lunch. So angry note, hungry.
Office parties are a bad idea anyway. They stopped doing them at the precinct after the jam incident.
All right, so let's go talk to these people. Let's look. First, we have a Whisk. It looks like, yep, Whisk Baker Motherly. Okay. There is impeccable hair, well groomed, and we have, what is this? Tan line and divorced. Okay. I just like seeing what other things they have hidden away in there. Oh, she's got a little bit more wrinkles, maybe. Probably indicates that she's maybe on the older side of the employees.
I'm Eugene McQuacklin, detective, and I need to ask some questions.
A detective? How exciting! What's the most gruesome murder you've seen? How many dead bodies have you encountered?
No one died, but...
Not every crime, hopefully not every crime involves someone becoming deceased.
Case once where 5 little pigs robbed a bank. Caught them red-handed and got myself an article in the Goose Times. They called it the piggy bank case.
She called it the piggy bank heist.
Did someone get shot?
What? No!
Beaten up?
No.
She's got an active imagination. Let's
Surely you must have some interesting stories.
learn about the teething turtles.
I almost died that one time when I got myself into trouble with the Teething Turtles Mafia. That incident taught me to stay away from beautiful ladies in red.
Did they break your kneecaps?
Huh? No! You can see that I can walk just fine.
Do ducks have kneecaps? Alright, so let's see about the evidence. So we've got...
Do you know anyone here who could have hired me?
To be honest, everyone was quite shocked by the lunch theft. And no one told me they've called a detective! I don't know what's going on at all!
Alright, let's
What
ask
do you
about
think of
Sophie.
Sophie Windheimer?
She doesn't have the easiest life, you know. She just had a terrible breakup with her ex.
And you are the office gossip.
But don't tell anyone!
Like, I don't need to. You're blabbing it to everyone else.
Can you tell me anything about Laura Angst?
Oh, she's such a hard-working girl. I heard she secretly studies for her online bachelor's during work. You need to keep this a secret, though.
You're not. Okay, so that's all the questions that I have for you. What about you, Mr. Penguin? We're gonna look. We have... Ooh. There we go. Worker shoes, so a practical person. Or just maybe a necessity. We have sticker sci-fi fan. Gotta love stickers. Toolbox and a janitor. Looking to see if there's any other details. Okay. So let's...
Dishwasher's broken again.
Okay.
What's wrong with these youngsters? Don't know how to treat things with respect. Why would they put the mugs in face up?
Yeah, don't do that. Dust just collects in the bottom, and then you have to rinse them out before you wash them, or before you can even use them. Is that all you have to say?
Maybe I should leave the dishwasher broken for a bit. That'll teach them a lesson.
The other thing is, and maybe I'm just wrong, I honestly don't see a dishwasher. I see a stove and an oven, or stove and an oven. I see a sink. All right, so let's look at, here we have Margaret as a first name, okay. We have, thanks for the food handprint, greasy sharp claws. And we have a thief, the salami bandit. Okay.
So, this must be the crime scene. This note is curious.
Alright, so let's look.
Gross. I doubt they washed their hands after leaving that greasy handprint.
Alright, so let's see. Do we have anything? We don't have anything else.
Surely you must have some interesting story.
That's an inappropriate question.
Exactly. Okay, so let's see what we've got. We're still missing a clue, so we've got more suspects. The sheep works in... Okay, the penguin is a janitor. It looks like we've got one more. Who are we missing? Okay, so here... Okay, so if we're doing this, this is gonna be Margaret and Rufus. And based off of the other one, I have Sedaris. And Margaret matches the picture on there, and she was Whitlock. Okay. So, over here, so more suspects. So the penguin is Rufus. And Margaret the sheep works in... Based off of that, she works on customer service. Okay. So let's see if we can go out here. This goes outside. Ah, there is
The cold
the bus
air
yard.
ruffled my feathers, and I wondered what kind of sorry soul was standing all alone in the rain.
All right. Well, first, we gotta knock over all the bottles. Kind of our little thing here. All right, let's go and hold on. I'll be right there. A couple more offending bottles. Let's look. We have well-proportioned nose, handsome. This is hands in pockets, bad manners. That's not bad manners. Let's see. We have, what else do we have? Oh, we have a name. Embroidery, first name Boris. Okay. So let's talk
Hey, man,
to Boris.
this isn't the bus stop.
Yeah, well, we're
You
not.
have to walk south to the central bus station.
We're not a customer.
What? I'm not here to take a bus.
Oh, it's cold out, but if I go inside, I have to face Sophie.
That sounds like a personal issue. Okay, so let's
I'm
ask you.
investigating a case here at Bear Bus.
Oh, do you mean the lunch that got stolen?
Clearly, you know more than Sophie.
Exactly. You know who called me?
Nah, too busy minding my own business.
Sure.
I don't talk much with the customer service folks.
All right, let's.
What do you think of Sophie Windheimer?
He sighs.
Man, I wish she'd let me talk to her.
Do you,
He's pining for her.
like Freddy Fredersen?
He's a pretty funny dude. Loves to rant about detective novels.
Yeah, I noticed.
What do you
And the
know
penguin.
about Rufus Sedaris?
I don't think he likes me very much, to be honest.
He doesn't sound like he likes a lot of
But
people.
then, doesn't feel like he likes anyone at this office. Except for Margaret, I guess. Do you think they have a thing going on?
Oh god, we don't need another office gossip.
I don't work here.
I thought you were a detective.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna go and look at who's dating who
Someone
in the
left
office.
their bag here. Ugh. It's full of dirty gym clothes.
Adding this to the case files, a duffel bag. Alright, so let's look. We have Boris Chopek. There we go. So we have all of our potential suspects. Ah, that was the last of them. So before we go in and add any more, let's go inside and get out of the rain. Okay. So the client, Laura hired because her lunch was stolen by coworker known as the Salami Bandit.
So it was Laura who called me. I needed to discuss the case with her. You're my client? Why didn't you tell me?
Can I put you on hold for a second? What? Well, you should have told me you're the duck detective.
I'm literally a duck.
What are you? I'm a duck. I'm wearing a trench coat.
So, is Freddy getting fired or what?
I'm working on it.
Unlike y'all, I'm formulating the evidence,
Can't
not
be
just...
that hard. Sorry, I'm back. Yes, let me walk you through the booking process.
Alright, do we have any more? Okay.
Can you tell me more about Freddy Fredersen?
Let me put you on hold while I find the route for you. Freddy? He gets paid more than me. Can you imagine that? What an incompetent waste of office space. Hello, this is Laura again. I checked the bus routes and found that.
I'm gonna ask you about...
What do you think about Manfred Ernst?
Oh, he's a great guy. I just wish I'd finally get a raise.
Yeah, you deserve it.
Sorry, this is Bear Bus. Your bus will be 3 hours late.
Eesh, that is late. That is... When I was talking about if it's late and making arrangements for it, I mean, I'm talking like if it's like 15 or 20 minutes late. Do I have any more? Yes, I do. Okay, let's start with...
What can you tell me about Margaret Whitlock?
At the top.
She gets really angry with me when I don't return mugs to the kitchen.
You literally have 5 mugs.
Why don't you just return them?
I do! Just not every day.
Yeah, and they're not all yours.
What do you know about Manfred Ernst?
I think he likes me.
You're delusional.
He's the only one who doesn't shout at me.
Do you get along with Boris Petrovich?
He's a chill guy. I take the bus sometimes to go to bouldering conventions, and then we get to chat.
What about...
Is this your bag?
Huh? No, mine's over there.
The one with all the salami?
Yeah,
Why do you need so much salami?
it's not mine. It was just there. A really nice surprise.
So we have a surprise... Salami. That probably needs to be refrigerated. So we need to do... Boris is... The buffalo is the... bus driver. I thought
Now
we'd
that
already...
I had everyone's name and job, it would be easier to figure out what was going on. It was time that I found out what happened with the lunch theft. And what they were planning in the kitchen.
Alright, so the culprit So blank is being blanked by blank because blank picked up the blank blank. All right. Kitchen. Blank is playing. Okay, so let's start. Actually, let's start by going in here and seeing. So we've got these little exclamation marks. So we've got a bunch of stuff to go. Let's start with reception.
I'm so bored. I don't understand why such a small office needs a reception.
Yet you have a job.
I'm just here to keep the angry customers out.
A bouncer could do that too. Okay, what do we have? Okay, we've got...
What can you tell me about Laura Angst?
Laura needs to chill out.
Agreed.
I do love her, but if she keeps living like this, she'll have a heart
attack by the time she's 23. I actually clicked a little too early.
What kind of a person is Boris Petrovich?
Ugh, I don't know what I saw in him. I mean, I guess he's good looking, but my God, is he boring.
How are you getting on with Margaret Whitlock?
She's sweet and all, but she can't keep her mouth shut. It seems like the office knows more about my personal life than me.
Yeah, I would agree with that. That's a cool poster behind her. The cat with the star. Okay. Let's see. Do we have anything that we can discuss with you?
How are the detective things going, Mr. Detective?
It's Mr. McQuacklin.
Right. Apologies. Are you planning on staying in my office much longer?
I'll have to inspect the entire premise to do my job correctly.
Well, hurry up.
All right, let's look and see what he's...
Can you tell me about Boris Petrovich?
He's not the most reliable worker. But it's difficult finding replacements nowadays.
Especially when you can't pay him well.
What is Rufus Sedaris like?
Yeah, not the greatest janitor, but he came with the building.
Yeah, that's not how employments work. It's not, hey, you got this building, here's the person that comes with it. That's not how employment works. All right, let's go back to the kitchen. And oh, let's see, what does the tab say? We've got oh, we have something in the kitchen. So we've gotten all the words. So Margaret is planning a surprise birthday party for, oh, there we go, for Sophie. Okay.
Margaret was planning a surprise birthday party for Sophie. I see. He didn't actually forget her birthday.
All right, let's see. Do we have... Oh, we've got a lot of stuff we can
I'm a private detective,
investigate with you.
And I'm here to investigate a case.
Is that so?
I need to find my client. Do you know who it could be?
Well, we already figured out who the client
Billy's
was.
a bit of a weird one, so I'd imagine you would call detective. Personally, I feel we're doing just fine, and don't need no messing about our business around here.
Suspicious. That is absolutely sus.
Do you know anything about this bag?
Why are you going around pushing bags into people's faces? Ugh, what's that awful smell?
It's, dirty gym clothes.
All right, what about...
What is your relationship with Margaret Whitlock?
She's a true sweetheart. We have our weekly mahjong evenings.
Yeah, mahjong in
Do you
quotes.
get along with Manfred Ernst?
He's a stubborn one. I do respect that.
Would you say you enjoy Freddy Fredderson's, company?
He huffs.
If anyone needs to learn to respect their elders, it's that moron.
Okay, so that does it with that one. All right. Let's see. What do we have? We're still missing one. Blank is being... Okay, let's go back and look at... Okay, we still have some clues. So, do we have... Oh, there's...
Are you getting along with Rufus Sedaris?
You know, the two of us are from the older generation, which means we understand each other well. He is quite harsh towards the younger ones, though.
Yeah, I kind of gather that. Really kind of anyone that's not you. Oh, bag.
Do you know whose bag this is?
Isn't that Freddy's?
Certainly looks like Freddy's. But it's not, because Freddy already has his bag. So... we still have office and we have the bus yard. So let's go out and talk to Boris, and then I guess we'll go talk to Freddy.
Do you know anything about this?
I thought I already asked him about this bag.
It's really strange. Things in it disappeared, and others appeared. Very suspicious.
What are you even talking about?
Nobody knows.
Is this your bag?
No.
He huffs.
Everyone here is being really unhelpful.
Okay, so that should do it for that. So we just have someone else in either customer service or Freddy. And I'm gonna try Freddy. If not Freddy, then... Or did I already talk to Freddy? I must have already talked to Freddy. So let's go over here. Someone in the office, maybe...
It's a list of all the bus drivers. The most busy driver out of all.
Boris Petrovich, which we've already looked at.
The PC is on, but the person who works at this desk seems to be on a break. They only have a single person answering the hotline right now? That's surprising.
That's why there's people mad. Okay, let's go talk to Laura.
You're my client?
I thought I'd already gotten through
Well, why didn't you tell me?
Can I put you on hold for a second? What?
We already did this.
You should have told me you're the duck detective.
What are you? I'm a duck. I'm wearing a trench coat.
So, is Freddy getting fired or what?
I'm, working on it.
It can't be that hard. Sorry, I'm back. Yes, let me walk you through the booking process.
It was time that I found out what happened with the lunch theft.
Yeah, I think I already did this.
What they were planning in the kitchen.
Yeah, definitely think they already did that one. Okay, but maybe not. Maybe that was what I needed. All right. So, we have given off of this because he picked up... Yeah, it really seems that Freddy, he picked up the wrong bag. Because I think his bag is the bag with the gym clothes, and so he wasn't supposed to get the ones with the salami. Which means that Freddy is being framed. And by whom? I would say possibly Laura, but Laura seems too busy to be framed. But the one that also gets hostile is already seems to be looking for way. It would either be Rufus or Manfred. Okay, and that's the wrong mug? No, he didn't pick up the wrong mug, the wrong lunch. No. Okay, no, it's not. We're doing that by the Salami Bandit. There we go.
It was as I thought. Freddy Fredersen was actually being framed. This office wasn't as boring as it looked. When Freddy took the bus back and he went to pick up his luggage, he must have picked up the wrong bag. This happened because there was another bag that's identical to his. The bag that he picked up belonged to the Salami Bandit. This made him a target, and to get rid of Freddy, the Salami Bandit decided to frame him.
Everyone, it's time for you know what?